Hello. This is a Marx lithograph tin doll's house called Swansea Cottage, which is the only house Marx made in the UK or anywhere other than America. It was made in 1952.
And we are going to fill it in this video.
With things I've collected over months.
Teeny tiny things.
Yes. So, I need to make a few things for the house. I bought this piece of fabric. Let's see. It's very atomic, very 1950s, sort of the era of the house. So I thought it'd be quite nice to make a carpet out of this bit, which I'll just literally cut out and seal with some PVA glue. And then some cushions, using these crazy bits. These, I love it. And maybe a tea towel or a towel for the kitchen. Maybe like a little placemat, or yeah, lots of different things to do with this. So first of all, let's cut out the carpet. I might put my glasses on first. I like the fact that it's a regular shape. Now I can seal the edge with PVA glue. And I'll dry clear. With a towel, I might deliberately fray it to give it a fringe. Might give this a bit of stiffness as well. Glue around the edge. There are painted carpets on the tin, but they're not in the middle, so I might just soften it up. Tin houses are quite hard, and the furniture is quite hard, so a bit softening. Put a mat over the top of that to make sure it stays flat. Over there. Right, next. So I think this bit, oh, you can't see that bit. So I think this bit is a good bit for a cushion. I'd probably go, oh man, it's quite small, isn't it? But maybe I should get one of the chairs. Here's one of the chairs. Looks like a triangle, but it's actually called blue box. So that is a pretty small cushion. So I'd say it needs to be 1 centimetre, so maybe I'll make it 2 centimetres across. Oh, that is tiny. Wow, I'm not going to use much of this fabric. centimetres. Wow, it's going to be tiny. So I'll have that one. I'll probably make them all different. Oh, I've lost my line. There it is. One cushion, which would be nice. And I'll have a maybe, and that's quite nice too, isn't it? Maybe a cross like that. What else? I mean, I like that, but that could be like a tablecloth or. Oh no, I suppose that if I did a round, I don't know, that might be a bit big. But for the table in the kitchen, maybe just like that. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, not the chair again. Okay, let's go. What colour don't we have? That green. So maybe go this one here in the corner. This is going to take some small sewing. Look nice now, hopefully. You'll see. I quite like the way. Maybe we need another. Do we want the yellow one? Or it's a shame none of the blue is here. There was obviously blue here at some point, but I don't have any of the blue. We'll go orange again. Maybe orange again. Oh, that yellow. That yellow looks very much like that though, doesn't it? We'll go orange again. That was a bit smaller, that was a bit silly, but all a bit different sized. Oh well. Okay, I shall start sewing them and I'll bring you back when I've finished one. Actually, if you're watching the process. Uh-oh, Sunny Cat's coming. Oh. Oh, I don't know if you can hear him. You have to go and let him out. He wants to go out, I want food. Very difficult working in 24 scale. Very small. I've spared you the terrible experience of turning inside out and tucking it in. Was quite frustrating. It's very small, but I think it's okay. I just have to sew it up together. It's going to win any prizes for the prettiest pillow ever, but it's very, very small. I can say this is the smallest cushion I've ever made. It is quite cute. I'll show it to you in a minute when I sealed it up. Number 1. I won't put you through the other 3. It's the same process. I stopped at 3. Because there's leave enough room on the sofa for a dog to sit there. Otherwise there's no room. But yeah. They look like tiny cushions. So now, I mean, I love this chest of drawers. The drawers open. And how cute is that? For plastic, it's very beautiful. I do like it. Made in Hong Kong, blue box. But I want maybe a bit of this fabric as a cover for the table and a cover for that. So I imagine that probably. I don't want to cover it too, I just want a bit on the top. So, I'm not sure how big it is. It's 3 centimetres by 5 centimetres. Okay, you can do that. I mean, you won't get to see much. There's a lot of food that's on it, but we'll cut in within this line. Surprisingly, found a lot of miniature food. I could probably make some too. Maybe for another day. I do like collecting things too, as well as making them. I'll probably fray the edges of this a bit, so it's like a mat. I do have this fabric. Do some deliberate fraying. Oh! So light, I just flicked it across the... Why is that not fraying? Ah. See if it fits the table. Oh, it's a bit big. Of course it is. I measured it. You saw me measure it. How does this happen? I mean, I can stick it down with wax. It doesn't really matter that it's kind of going over the edge. Oh! What? Oh, there are all my things. My little mats. My cushions. Okay. One last thing to do before I finish. This is a little paper bird flower pot. So, but there is one missing in the middle. So I have these flowers here that I bought to decorate the front of the 1920s house, which will be coming soon, I promise. So I thought maybe I could just take one. There's a loose one. If I cut that down, I think that would probably do it. I'm going to cut it down quite a bit to make it in there. Pop a bit of the glue. Might be a bit. Like this. Simple. Hair on it. So, stuck the carpet in. Now, let's start with the kitchen. There's this fridge. It's absolutely adorable. Actually opens. Little vegetable rack. Drawer opens. I have to get some vegetables. Adorable. So detailed for plastic. 1950s Doll's House blue box. 1/24th scale. Fridge. There. And then we have the sink. It is broken up there, unfortunately. But I did have another one, it was broken here as well, so one's good. I don't know if we should have had drawers there as well, maybe. But it's like 70 years old, so there's going to be some things missing. Okay, that's not quite flat there, but that's okay. Then we have the top-loading washing machine, I think. I think that's what it is. Like a mangle there, maybe? I don't know. I think it's a washing machine. I have to get some clothes hanging out of it. Put that by the window. That's there. Line it up. Then we have this. Now, I'm not actually sure what this is. I don't know. I mean, we've got a fridge, so it's not like a cooler. I don't know. If anybody knows, maybe I'm being really silly here, but I don't know what that is. But I'm pretty sure it's meant for a kitchen. Is it for smoking things, or I don't know. I don't know what that is. I mean, that looks like a coat hanger there, but I don't know. Please tell me. I'm going to put it in the kitchen anyway. I could be completely wrong. I'm going to put it here. And then we have our table. It's a new cover. Put it there. And then we have actually, before I put the table in, I think I'll wax the things on top of it, which will be my bacon on a tray, the bread, plate, which I'll put sausages on. You can't really see these. I'll show you. I'll put them in my hand and I'll show you. But I'm going to stick all those on. And a plant as well, I think. So, put the wax. Let's put the plant in the middle. So sticky. Obviously. Right. Put that in the middle. There. Cute. I love this milk. I bought them in a lot. I think it's on another film. It's an antique fair, giant antique fair we went to, and I bought this lot of 1950s 24th scale miniatures, and the milk was in there. I love it, and there's jelly. It could be Triang. I know Triang was. I think it's 24th scale. Jelly is adorable. Some bread. Actually move the milk back a bit and put the sausages there. My wax has seen better days. It still works. I bought these plaster sausages and the plaster bacon from eBay. I thought they were much bigger, but it worked out well for this. Sausages. And the bread at the back, I think. I've been collecting these pieces for a very long time. Probably have been talking about it for a few months now. Now was the time. The bacon is beautiful. I don't really want to stick it down because it's made of plaster. There we go. Like I said, you can't really see the cover anymore, but I know it's there. My kitchen table. It's very busy. I'll put that there. Then on top of the fridge, I shall put my other kitchen-y bits. I shall put my saucepans, I think. I'll put the frying pan with the bacon on the stove. Put my sleeve up. Won't knock everything over. And then really wax that because it's. And then the kettle. I can wax the kettle though. Actually, I'll move this out of the way. Try and wax this. This is just going to fall off all the time. Especially as I get a lazy Susan so I can spin it. And every time you spin it, it'll all fall off. It's very hard though. Nope. Next is the tiny cup to go next to the teapot. I've chosen the blue one to go in here. It matches the blue. It seems to want to stay on the bottom of that. No, why is it not going right? The cup is almost as big as a teapot, but hey, we all like a cup of tea, don't we? Right, so there we go. Let's put the, oh no, we'll put the saucepans on first. This one's a Britain's. Not a print. Taylor Barrett. Taylor Barrett things are quite small. Let's move the table back. That's that right there. Right, now we need chairs. I love these little chairs. Absolutely adorable. We have 4 of them. No, my fingers are all sticky. They're sticky to my fingers. Wax. Right. Straight. Good. And the last chair, which is here. I'm going to stick... Oh, it's got wax on it. This one. There's one. I'm going to stick this tiny little charm bag on it, like that. I think that's the kitchen. Oh no, it's not the kitchen. You need this plant to go on top of the thing that I don't know what it is. That's going to be a bit of a struggle to stick because it doesn't have a bottom. And then there's this, which we got out of a lot. And I don't know what it is. Probably a mug. I said elephant mug, but it's very cute for in here, so it'll go next to my plant. Kitchen's done. Show you that in detail later. Right, now let's go on to the lounge. Okay, let's put the piano here, I'd say. Going to be a bit crowded and it's going to cover some things up, which is unfortunate, but then there's this cabinet, which I love that it moves. I love that. I mean, it's getting a bit worn, so I might leave it open. But it was quite difficult to find things that were small enough to fit this. I mean, I might get some sea glass, some CMC glass and some shells and things. But for now, I'm going to use these 2. Again, like the elephant, we're in the same lot, and they're tiny pigs. I think you could just about see that. They're the only thing I can find to fit, so I'm going to put them in there like that. I will put some more in there, things in there at a later date. But for now they'll do. I want to leave room for, because I like that when I find small things I have somewhere to put them. Put that at an angle, I think. Then we have a chest of drawers. I don't know. Ah, the drawer. I might leave that drawer. Look, it's even at half. It's got segmented drawer. I mean, crazy. Put that. Oh, the drawer's fallen out. I need. Oh, I'm knocking the. Go in. Knock the chair. I need some things to go in the drawer. I mean, how small would they have to be? But I have this tiny card. I might just put sticking out of it now. We'll get some things, I think. Okay, chairs. But actually, I think I'll put things on the things at the back. So this is another possibly triangle plastic that I got that lot. Again, it doesn't have a bottom, so very difficult to wax. So I think I'll just put that on here. I hope it stays. You can see that? Maybe angle it a bit so you can see it. Then, what should we put now? I have to go and I forgot to do this, but I have all these charms from Christmas crackers, but they have the little loop at the top, so I'm just going to go and cut them off with a Stanley knife. Cut all the little loops off, and I shall see where I'm going to put them. I might have to turn it towards me a bit again. Okay, what have I got? I've got a duck. Where would a duck go? With the piano? Oh, actually, maybe no. Maybe lady. Maybe. Maybe the lady should just go in the middle there. Oh, yeah, I knocked the chair over. Maybe. Should the duck go there? Oh. Pull my big sleeves. I knitted this jumper. It's a bit junky. It'll never be cold in it though. Maybe the pink duck there, I think, maybe. I mean, this is probably more of a thing for a bathroom, but... It does look cute. We have a few of these vintage Christmas. I know the drawer. No, all the drawers. And say we have a few. We have a vintage Christmas decor, tiny Christmas decor, Christmas card. Oh my goodness, Christmas crackers this year. And these are the little things that came out of them. Right. I completely forgot words then. Okay. There. Okay. Next, let's move that over a bit. Okay, so maybe we'll put the lady in the middle of the... Let's bring the piano out. Ah, the tiny bunny. But it's some of the things, some of the tiny little plastic notions you get out of these vintage crackers are very, very odd. Let's put her in the middle. I love the piano because it does, again, it opens up inside. You can see the mechanism. Such detail. Little pedals. Put these either side. And a very, very strange bunny. This is... I don't quite know how I'm going to stick that, but... It won't stand up otherwise, that's for certain. It's got very big ears, it's like a silvac. We need more wax. Very random ornaments, but I quite like reusing them for something. Right. Now it's chair time with our tiny cushions. Ah! Dropped the tiny cushion. Let's put the chair there. Now this is the biggest struggle. I don't want to fill the space. We have a chair. Another chair. you're not going to be able to see the cushion. But I know it's there. Okay. Then we have, actually, the dog. Then we have a tiny dog. Again from a lot. He's quite dopey looking, but he's realistic enough for me, for my miniature. I was going to put him on the sofa, but I think he actually looks quite good there, so maybe we'll move this cushion to the middle. How does that look? Oh no, this working on such a small scale is quite difficult. I should put the dog on the sofa. Okay, the hand's full. My hand's too big. Okay. There. Okay. Quite like the carpet and the angle of the... Now we have a tiny little poof. Put it there. Like a table. And then on that, put this tiny, tiny cup. And a cup of tea. Just stick it to my fingers because I've got wax all over them to get off. I won't use wax on there though because it'll mark the puff. There we go. How's that? How's that looking? I think it's looking pretty cute. And then we'll put the chair back. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing this basket that was supposed to go in the kitchen, which I will eventually put something in, like flowers or something, but for now I'll lean it up against there. Oh. Move that over and lean it here. That's it. And then, what else do I have? Oh, and then this tiny, tiny little Lead Britain slip suitcase. We've got one of these in the 1920s doll's house too. It's a perfect size. I will show you the occupants of this house once I've done the front. But it's a perfect size for them. I shall put that by the door, but I'll go in this side. Rather than sticking my hand in. There, beside the fridge. Waiting for someone to go to work. There we go. Why won't that stand up? Okay. So I think that's those rooms done for now until we find more things. So now I'm going to try very, very carefully to turn it around. So now we have the front to do. I just absolutely, I love the front. I love the little veranda and the flowers. So let's start with my fixed window box is the word I was trying to look for when I was fixing it. I think we'll put that under this one. It worked quite well actually, I think. Then we have these two matching flowers pots. Again, trying possibly. I'll put them by the door. Yellow one. And an orange one. I don't like little fruit. I think this was a little fruit tree actually. Orange tree maybe. Then we have two plastic trees. I'm going to put one there. Then we have 2 garden chairs, which I'm going to put here and here. And people can sit out. And then a subscriber gave this to me quite a few years ago now, because I love gnomes and he's the perfect size. I love him. I'm going to put him here, facing outwards a bit more. I love him. Where I want him. Yeah. Then we have a spade. I mean, we'll get more things. I say it's taken me quite a long time to collect these things, so. Oh, I just touched the inside. That's not good. Okay, in there. Oh, the cup's fallen over. And then, talking about cups, there's a little like spatterware. Would it be that like look like an enamel cup? I mean, it's teeny. Put that on the chair. They've just gone away. Give it a cup of tea before they have to do their gardening. See, I've turned it around a bit. A blue poodle, but it's sort of the size of an actual animal in this home rather than an ornament, so he will be their pet poodle. Put him in front of the flower pot. He is blue, but when you see the people who live in this house, you'll understand. Actually, I think I might move the gnome. I might need my wax on it. No, that is fine. Right, I think I put the gnome. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's better. Then not much left. All we have left for the outside now is this tiny small plastic dove, which I either was going to put here. Oh no. I don't know. I might put him there for now. And then all we have left is the occupants of this house, which, as it's such a strange house and they have a blue poodle and it's so small, I've chosen to use these lead figures, which is a chicken with a bonnet and a scarf, and a duck with a woolly hat. But these actually have a very interesting history, which I'm going to tell you about. These are cocoa cubs, and there were 32 of them, and they were cast hand-painted lead figures of how can I pronounce that word? Anthropomorphic creatures, meaning they're animals that look like people. And they were given away free with Cadbury's Bourneville cocoa from 1934 to 1939. They were designed by the commercial artist and prolific illustrator of children's books, Ernest Arlis. I mean, they're beautiful. You get all sorts of ones. You can look them up on eBay or the internet. There is all sorts. But I quite like Mr. and Mrs. Duck and Chicken. So, Mr. Duck will be by the front door, by his suitcase. I might actually put a suitcase next to him. I'm going off to work. Actually, let's pull the suitcase out first. Going off to work. What would a duck do? What business would a duck be in? Water filtration. And then Mrs. Chicken, Hen, will be in the kitchen. Although she has got a walking stick and looks an umbrella. Looks like she's going out for a walk. But she's going to be in the kitchen anyway. Spin it around carefully again. Where shall we put her? There she is. About to get her bag and go out, I think, probably. Because she has a... Let me move the bag a little bit. About to get a bag and go out. Join her husband. Walk him to work. Well, I hope you liked that. So there it is. It's not... I haven't completely... Well, it is pretty full, but you know us. We like to fill things. But there's a space. I mean, it's tiny. So only tiny, teeny things. I can put things in the sliding cupboard, and I can put things in the basket, and food in the fridge, and things like that, plates and things.
So I was at work when Mum filled this doll's house, and it looks absolutely adorable.
It is pretty cute.
Two things. The handbag on the chair is actually a padlock.
Oh.
But it works very well as a handbag, so it's fine. It's actually a padlock charm, but it works very good as a handbag, so that's all good.
And second?
And maybe in future we can have role reversals of
the
woman, the chicken going off to work.
She was
and the
going
duck
with
can be
him.
in the
Maybe she
kitchen.
was going off
Maybe
to...
she was. Yeah,
maybe they both worked. That's why there's mugs just left everywhere.
Maybe, yeah. Let's go with that.
They're quite messy.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely adorable. We hope you enjoyed. Borrowers soon.
Yes.
We've got multiple more rooms to do in the borrowers clock. So thank you, as always, for everyone that likes, comments and subscribes.
I was just going with like the 1950s.
Yes,
That's what
yes,
happened
of
in
course,
the 1950s.
Of course, yes. And also he's dressed for work and
Yes.
she is wearing a bonnet. But
She's got an umbrella.
Yes. So we hope you enjoyed and we will see you soon. Bye.